Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do the show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. Guys, it's 9 a.m. somewhere in the world. Canada, at least part of the Canada, there is 9 a.m. Also in Venezuela, it's 9 a.m. You know, Brazil, left part of Brazil, 9 a.m. Bolivia, it's 9 a.m. So, you know, somewhere there is always 9 a.m. So I don't want to hear any kind of complaining in the chat about, you know, not being 9 a.m. It is 9 a.m. for Bolivians and Venezuelans and Brazilians and some Canadians. So there is that. How's everybody in the chat? I hope you're as bullish as I am. I am extremely bullish. And, you know, Bitcoin sitting at 52.2, still not dropping. What is happening, guys? Is this gonna drop? When are we gonna see the below 50k level so we can, you know, buy the dip? Or did you already buy the dip? So that's what we're gonna talk today, guys. Today, as you've seen in the title, AI coins are exploding. But what about our duck, guys? Is it gonna quake? Is Bitcoin gonna quake towards the upside very soon or not? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about AI coins. So today, on today's show, I thought we might, of course, look at what's happening in Bitcoin. When is the duck gonna quake? We're also gonna look at ETH BTC chart again. I thought we might look a little bit about dominance because I haven't actually checked the dominant chart in a while. Also, I thought we might actually just quickly take a look on these stock market coins, stock market index, just to see how they are performing, if they are performing well or not. The DXY and stuff like that. I thought we might, you know, just take a very quick peek on, you know, what's happening in the DXY stock market and stuff like that, right? See how that's moving on. And of course, we're gonna talk about these insane gains today on the AI coins. Right now, LAI is up like 50% up here towards upside. You can see up here exploding. Like last weeks, this thing has been exploding, you know, from the bottom up here towards upside, 200%. Just in 2 weeks, 177%. So it's pumping like crazy. On the daily time frame over here, you can see up here this last move up here, starting last, you know, couple of days, 175% up here towards upside. Insane moves towards upside. So, you know, it is pumping like crazy. So I do have one coin. You know, because everybody right now might believe that they kind of missed this AI pumps, but I do have one coin that just might pump big time. So we're gonna check that out. I'm gonna tell you about the coin in a while. And the last thing we're gonna do, I'm not really sure if we're gonna do that. We're gonna try and do a trade. You know, we're gonna try to find some trade, because yesterday I tried to, you know, do a trade. Unfortunately, I was tired, I was hungry. Today I'm not tired, but I'm a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna check that out. But we might actually check out, you know, how the coins are doing. Maybe there is some kind of trade to be taken, and we might do a trade live. So that's the plan for today. Check out Bitcoin, check out Ethereum, check out ETH BTC chart, look a little bit on the stock market and stuff like that, DXY, the Bitcoin dominance. Look at the AI coins pumping like crazy all over the place. Give you a good, you know, tip on a coin, and maybe do a trade. And maybe hope that's enough for today. By the way, guys, as you can see here right now, everybody can chat. But if you want to be a green member, if you want to be part of the TF Fans Club, do click the link down below for the TF Fans Club. You can join our community. Telegram chat, private, no bots, no scams, no, you know, just nice people all around, nice lines, good community. If you want to join, support the channel, do that. I'm appreciate about that. If you need some kind of, you know, exchange to trade on, Qcoin, Bybit, those are the two I use. So, you know, there is that. And the last thing, we also have a public chat. Join our public Telegram chat. TA Fans Club. There we go. You can also join our public Telegram chat. You know, it's free, it's open for everybody. Just join. You know, it's nice to be up in a place where there's a lot of other people that are looking at their gains. So, you know, talk about stuff and like that. We just started the channel, so there are not a lot of people. But during the bull market, these kind of channels, you know, public channels can, you know, grow to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people very fast. And it's nice to be there. Everybody's so bullish. How's everybody doing in chat? Do a sandbox analysis. I might do a sandbox analysis. We're gonna check out how Sandbox is doing right now. How are actually Metaverse coins doing right now? Let me see over here. Where are my Metaverse coins over here? Somewhere down here. Sand is up 1.6% right now. Block is up 15%. Mana was actually up a lot more. yesterday. NG coin up 3.3%, AP is down 0.27%, going up here above this you know, resistance level. We're gonna check that out. So it looks nice, it looks nice. So we definitely might check out the sand in a while. Hey everybody, XRP legend, XRP today. I'm a little bit unsure because there is not so much to talk about XRP. It's sitting at the bottom down here. It's not very exciting, so I'm a little bit unsure what I'm gonna talk about that. Yo, what's up? The greeniest goblins in the chat. How you doing, man? Patriarchy to the moon, to the moon. Anne Marie is back in the chat. The bull market's back on. How you doing, Anne Marie? Today in the US holiday, so no volume. I did not know that. What kind of holiday do you have? You have so many holidays, man. Let's go, Leroy Kinkalu. Nice, nice. Okay, guys, how you doing? Let's go, let's go. So Bitcoin is doing very, very nice over here. You can see the doji being created up here at the top. This is the right now it's Monday, so it's the very first day. It's still got 6 days over here, so you cannot, you know, it's way too early to say about that. You know, it's way too early to talk about any kind of, you know, doji at the top or anything like that. Right, it's just Monday, we're just starting up here. But if you're looking on the daily time frame over here, you'll see that you know, this is just consolidating up here. Not only that, this was actually bullish engulfing candle. So after this dump towards downside, this over here candle came, you know, bullishly up here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me just post line up here. You can see up here that we actually managed to close higher than the previous line. This is actually bullish engulfing candle at the top. What kind of top is that with a bullish engulfing candle, man? What kind of top? We can also go in the small time frames over here. I had some kind of channel that we actually broke through, but if you pull this channel towards upside up here, we're not quite over there just yet. Now, if you let me remove this over here. If you just use these lines over here, it does look like it's out of the channel though. You know, I don't know how you know, differently to make the channel. It's still above it, but it's not actually breaking. But there are a couple of nice lines that are actually being broken up here. On the first move up here, you remember yesterday I was like saying, let's go over here on this move up here. Unfortunately, that didn't do anything. But it did break this. You can see up here a high, lower high, all the way through. You can see right now that with this candle over here, we are actually having a high and then higher high towards upside. And with this candle over here, we actually broke this part over here. Right now, the 4-hourly time frame. Did we break this as well? Yeah, we broke everything towards upside. So right now we are a higher high close on the daily time frame. Right now we are pulling a little bit back, but you know, I'm not worried just yet. You know, everything looks nice and dandy. Now this move towards upside is a little bit steep. This move towards upside is a little bit steep. It does look like a rising wedge over here, not gonna lie. And what do we know about rising wedges, guys? What do we know about rising wedges? They do often break towards downside. But what we know about bull markets is that in bull markets, these rising wedges tend to break towards upside and they have a big pumps. So I'm looking still, you know, to see how this is gonna play out. We've been holding, you know, very nicely. Just right now climbing in this, you know, we are at the top. We are climbing in the rising wedge. It is good probability it's gonna break down. I still don't believe that we're gonna go back below 50k or anything like that. Can we pull down over here and then go again towards upside? Definitely can. Best case scenario, the way I see it right now is, you know, for us is this move over here towards upside, but it is rising wedge and rising wedges tend to pull back. Now we are at the top, and usually, I mean, if you've been in some kind of bottom down here and we have been doing some kind of rising wedge, I would say I'm more bullish than bearish, but over here maybe just in the short term up here a little bit more bearish than bullish. But right now we're sitting on the support level, so we're gonna see if this can actually bounce really nicely towards upside or not. We are getting very close to that point, so it's gonna happen very soon, either a move down or move towards upside. This again a rising wedge tends to break towards the downside, but we are looking for this to break towards the upside because it's the bull market, guys. It's the bull market. Don't be bearish in the bull market. Somebody posted a couple of nice quotes in the Telegram chat yesterday. Let me see up here if I can find these quotes. There are two nice quotes. Yeah, the first one, in the bull market, don't think, just buy. In the bull market, don't think, just buy. In bear market, don't buy, just think. I think that's well said, stolen from Twitter somewhere. That's well said. And there was this other one. Where is it? Over here. It was also very nice said. It's up here somewhere, over here maybe. There you go. The dumbest bulls make more money than the smartest bear. So in the bull market, you know, even if you are very dumb, you're gonna make more money because you're bullish, you're buying longs. But bears are shorting, I mean, they're gonna lose, right? Even the dumbest bulls in the bull market make more money than smartest bears. So there's that, and I don't know how smart they are if you are a bear in the bull market, but you know, there's that. So you know, some kind of wisdom can be taken from that. And that looks nice. On the daily time frame, there doesn't seem to be a lot of problems for Bitcoin. If you look at some kind of moving averages up here, we're still just consolidating up here at the top. I still believe the bigger move up here, even if you fall down of this, you know, falling rising wedge a little bit towards downside, I still believe that the bigger move up here is again towards the 60k. Nothing has changed so far. You know, still keeping the bullishness up here. This weekly candle close up here, we just had a weekly candle close. This is the last candle over here. That's the candle. We you know, there is no doji. There is no nothing. It's a big full fat candle towards the upside. I mean, how much more bullshit? I mean, it is very nice candle. It is extremely nice candle. Monthly time frame still looks very, very nice. This you know, we still got 10 days left over here on this monthly candle, but you know, we had a doji indecision up here, and right now we are pumping towards the upside. A little bit you know, too early to talk about, you know, how this candle is gonna close, because the closes are the most important thing when it comes to candles. But we are not quite there yet. But we do have a weekly close candle over here, and it is very, very nice. Above the, you know, first 2 weeks ago we closed above the blue box, above the yellow lines. Right now we are continuing pumping, so there is no reason right now for me to become bearish just yet over here. And over here you'll also see that during the consolidation in this move towards upside, there is rising volume. In the consolidation there is lowering volume, and right now volume is very, very low, so the move is gonna come very, very soon, guys. And like we said over here on the 1 hourly time frame, this rising wedge up here does seem to me to be breaking towards upside. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it does seem to, you know, that it might actually break towards upside up here, even though it can break down. I'm saying it can break down because it's a rising wedge, so you know, I'm not going against, you know, technical analysis, but we do know what happens in the bull market. Bull markets, in the strong bullish trends, these rising wedges tend to break towards upside, and once they do, they have explosive moves, ladies and gentlemen, towards upside, and that's about to happen very, very soon. So yeah, I'm still looking for that to happen. Let's go a little bit higher time frames up here. You can see up here we can go back down to 10-20 moving average, some kind of support levels over here. We had you know, major support levels here at 21.7 once we broke into that. If you remember up here, we have been talking about the liquidity zone on the downside, right? So there was liquidity zone right over here, and we dipped into the liquidity zone, so I don't see any reason to go back to the liquidity zone, but I do kind of understand that we you know, push back, you know, below the wedge and then, you know, explode towards upside. That is a decent possibility, but overall, you know, majorly bullish towards upside, and that's what I'm looking at. Moving along, Bitcoin is up 0.06%, Ethereum is up 0.6%, so it's up like 10 times more than Bitcoin over here. And you can see up here it's doing very, very nicely up here towards upside. Do we have any kind of divergence on the chart right now? There is slight divergence on the chart over here, slight divergence up here. You see Bitcoin sitting at 677 RSI levels up here, but this is no problem whatsoever, because if this candle just rises a little bit more towards upside, there will be no divergence at the top up here, and everything will be fine and dandy. The other thing we know about RSI, guys, what do we know about RSI? This is the TI Fans Club channel. Technical analysis, Fans Club. You gotta know this kind of stuff. RSI tops, you know, RSI overextensions do not mean anything. They only show you consolidations. They only show you whether price is consolidating or not. It does not show you the tops or bottoms. Right now, we cannot conclude yet that we have any kind of, you know, divergences at the top. We don't have any kind of, you know, big moves, because this candle can just rise a little bit. There will be no divergence on the top up here on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, I don't think there is any divergence up here. No, there are no divergences up here on the top on the weekly time frame, which everything plays very, very nicely. Momentum on the MACD is still going towards upside up here. You can see up here is bouncing towards upside. Looks very nice on the daily time frame up here. There is a consolidation over here. Loss of momentum up here, but if this continues going towards upside, this might just continue going towards upside. So it's a little bit early to say whether this is actually bearish or not right now. So Ethereum does looks very, very strong, and it does looks like it's pulling back over here a little bit. But again, not a big problem, not just yet. We got time, guys, we got time. Let's go to the big time frame up here, one daily time frame up here. You'll see, right, the target up here is still, you know, if Bitcoin goes to 60k, I'm looking for Ethereum at 3.3, give or take. Right now, because even Ethereum up here on the weekly time frame managed to close above the blue box, managed to close up here above this you know, white channel line up here towards upside, and right now it is most probable, the way I see it, another move towards 3.3, give or take. So that brings us to ETH BTC chart. ETH BTC chart right now, it's getting back inside the channel, and we are close. Now I want to show you something very, very important. It is hugely important. It's so important. So over here, what we have on the chart is what we call a falling wedge. Now, falling wedges got a couple of, you know, very characteristic, you know, ways to play out. Now, I'm gonna draw a falling wedge over here so I can explain this while we are looking at this chart over here. So, oftentimes these things goes down and they break towards the upside. This is a very normal thing to do. When you break actually towards downside, you are not actually going, you know, you're losing the trend. A falling wedge breaking towards downside, you know, oftentimes tells you about capitulation of the move. So you are bleeding, and then you have capitulation, just like any price. Bleeding, and then you have capitulation. After that capitulation, it starts rising again, right? So that's what we saw over here. We had, you know, bleeding towards downside with a capitulation move down into the box, meaning accumulation box up here, spring on the downside, pull back to the resistance, fail to actually hold that. Pull back outside of the wedge over here, did this again, spring towards the upside. Right now we are back inside over here, so we failed to break the support levels down here on downside. So we are technically not bearish, guys. We are technically not bearish on Ethereum. We are actually strongly bullish because it did not. Oftentimes when you hit this resistance level, you go over here, you break the support level, and then you continue towards downside. This does not happen. This is actually very strongly bullish for Ethereum. Not only that, we had a bullish engulfing candle above 10-20 moving average. So this over here is a bearish candle towards downside, bullish engulfing candle above 10-20 moving average. Guys, this is gonna right now hit the resistance level, and if it breaks up a resistance level up here towards upside, just remember what I said previously about these you know, falling wedges, you know, and the breakup towards upside as well. I mean, rising wedges pump more, but this is gonna go right now. I think Ethereum is just about to overtake Bitcoin as the leading, you know, crypto dominance guy, right? So this is gonna pump like crazy very soon. I think as soon as we are out of this rising wedge towards upside, really stupidly more bullish on Ethereum than actually on Bitcoin, and this is actually very nice. The other thing we're gonna look at right now, this brings us back to the dominance part of the chart. Now, the dominance part of the chart up here, we are on the weekly time frame up here. We had a couple of trends on the dominance chart, and we are saying that, you know, this part over here broke. There is this channel over here that right now it's going something like this over here, give or take. There is a channel up here, and what you're gonna see over here on the channel, well, first of all, this part over here, when we're going towards upside, it broke, so it already lost the momentum. So up here around August up here, we lost the momentum and we retested the resistance level. We retested that resistance level for a second time. Look what happened to two next tries to go towards upside. This is the weakness in the price, guys. This is extreme weakness in the price, because let me explain to you a little bit about channels and how these things work. Let's remove this line. So this is how the channels work. Oftentimes you will hit the resistance level, pull back to support, hit the resistance level, pull back to support, right? This actually hit the midline and try to go break the resistance level, fail that. But once you start failing to get back to the resistance level, these things indicate weakness in the chart. So this thing indicates weakness in chart. And you can see up here right now, it's trying to go towards the upside, kind of failing up here. I think it's only a matter of time before this actually breaks towards the downside. We are very close to an altcoin season that's gonna pump every single of your coins, of your bags, so high, so much. So we are getting very close to that move. Can Bitcoin go to 60k and this do another move up here above these highs? I mean, technically it can, but what we are looking for is when it's gonna break towards the downside. It's already looks very weak, because this channel right now is a very sideways channel, right? So you see over here right now that we are going kind of sideways. In the first move, it was very strong uptrending move. I mean, this was the channel, right? So this was the first channel. This was a very strong bullish move towards upside. It was just exploding. This is the break of the trend right now, right? And right now that we are having this break of the trend over here, you can either draw it something like this over here, or, you know, something like this over here. That kind of depends. It already looks like it's weakening. And it's only a matter of time before this trend right now breaks this support level and goes towards downside. Then comes, you know, this support level over here, and you know, totally crashes on the downward. But you know, this can take this part can actually take a little bit of time, but the trend is already weakening. That's the most important thing when it comes to Bitcoin dominance over here. The trend is already weakening. It's already a very weak trend, and the only thing we are looking for right now is, where are the lines up here? Something like this up here and down there. The only thing we are looking for right now is when this is gonna break down. So what you can see right now is that Bitcoin is losing momentum when it comes to the dominance versus altcoins. Altcoins are gaining momentum. We've seen it already on the chart. Right now AI coins are pumping, so we're gonna check that out. AI coins are pumping like crazy, but Bitcoin is losing dominance. Ethereum is gaining dominance against Bitcoin, so Ethereum is gonna outperform Bitcoin very, very soon. And Bitcoin still looks like it's gonna go to 60k, so there are no dumping on altcoins. There are no dumping on altcoins just yet. There is no altcoin reckoning, like Benjamin would say. But and it looks very, very nice. Now, before we go to the AI coins, and we got AI coins, let's read the chat a little bit. Ocean pumps nice. Yeah, Ocean is nice. Yo, you wanna check out my fave AI tech token? No, I don't wanna check. I seen that. It's pumping like crazy. What's up, the beauty? How you doing, man? Nice cup and handle. I bought Ondo a few days ago. Did well. It's a coin about tokenization of assets. Just a tip to keep it on the watch list. Yeah, I actually saw Ondo yesterday with a live stream, and Captain was in the chat. So Captain tipped me on Ondo, but she tipped me also on one other coin, and that was the, which coin was that? Where did I put my, there we go, GFI coin, this thing over here, I don't know, Goldfinch coin. She said BlackRock has this coin in their papers. I don't know whether that's true or not. It's got like 30 million market cap, did 5x, right now pulled back, you know, something like, you know, 45%. Right now it's climbing up here again. So, you know, maybe there is a good chance for, you know, nice gains on this thing over here. I don't know how much it can go, but, you know, maybe there is a good gain, you know, chance for nice gains on this thing over here. It's another one of these, you know, asset tokenization coins. And I've been hearing a lot, you know, other YouTubers also talking about asset tokenization coins and stuff like that. So everybody's trying to find which coin. So I find two. This is Goldfinch and the other one is Rio Network. They seem okay-ish. I don't know whether they are okay or not, but you know, okay-ish, right? Maybe, I don't know. Who am I to talk about fundamentals of asset tokenization coins? I mean, who am I, right? So there is that. So we're gonna check it out. Now, before we move on to AI coins, because AI coins are pumping like crazy, guys. It's AI coin season. Before we move on to that, let's check out, you know, stock market and how stock market is performing. We're gonna go to weekly time frame over here. I just move this a little bit up here. Let's go back there with you. There we go. So over here, as you can see up here, let's go to weekly time frame. This big parabolic move up here had a nice parabolic move. It's consolidated over here. There was this line of trend over here which actually broke, pulled back right now, breaking again towards upside. But it is kind of up here. What is the resistance level up here towards the upside? Maybe someplace. Nah, I'm not really on the bandwagon on that. Let me check. I should have probably done this before. This line up here. Oh, this is nice. So it goes someplace up here. Maybe someplace. It might actually have a little bit more move towards upside up here. I haven't actually checked. I don't know if we should actually do the analysis on this thing over here. It actually looks nice holding these moving averages over here. So it hasn't actually fallen below. It's climbing nicely above the moving averages up here. Let me see. Monthly time frame is hitting resistance level right now. This broke right below that support level, actually held. Failed to get go towards upside up here again. But it is down. I don't know if the DXY wants to go, it is, you know, it can go right now because it's holding these 50 levels, right? On the air side, it has not broken the 50 levels. The momentum also up here is kind of climbing a little bit towards the upside up here, so there is good chance that it can actually break towards the upside eventually, and it would still be very much in line with what we expect with Bitcoin. So if this should, you know, for whatever reason break towards the upside up here, you know, so right now Bitcoin is coming to some kind of top around 60 give or take levels, right? So, you know, it might consolidate here, but once Bitcoin starts going towards the upside, we might see some kind of pullback in the markets, and that might actually mean that this can actually, you know, create this another top up here towards upside. So this was, you know, pivot point up here, maybe create another pivot point, maybe get a nice trend line or something like that, and then pull back for the bull market, right? So it is getting ready maybe over here towards upside. I'm a little bit unsure about it. Haven't done any kind of deep analysis, looked too much into it, so I won't say too much. But when it comes to, you know, analyzing it, you know, comparing with Bitcoin and what Bitcoin is doing, Bitcoin's coming very, very close towards the top. Edward Too Good is in the chat. What's up, bulls? How you doing, man? So let's check out how the stock market is doing right now. Stock market is actually flying very, very high and steep towards upside up here. Let me remove everything up here. Let me keep the moving averages up here on the chart. So right now everything is going inside these bigger channels over here towards the upside. I don't know whether it's this one up here. It looks like this one up here. So it's going inside these bigger channels. I mean, it's still taking inside the channel and it's climbing very, very high. It's above the previous highs over here. Let's go to the monthly time frame up here. Do we have any kind of divergence on the chart or anything like that? No, there are no divergences, momentum is still climbing towards upside. Everything looks nice. This looks like it can actually go even more, but maybe, just maybe, there might actually come a pullback for the next couple of months up here, you know, April, May and something like that. Maybe even pullback a little bit lower. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but it doesn't look that bad. So Nasdaq doesn't look that bad. The Dow Jones is coming to some kind of tops over here. Oftentimes when it comes to these kind of tops, you know, it kind of signifies coming some kind of top up here. So even though it does look nice, we might expect some kind of pullback though. Some kind of pullback up here. Weekly up here is not actually that high up. Not only that, the weekly is actually broken. You know, is this broken the trend? No, like if you draw it like over here, but that's not it. This is the one, right? So this actually already broke, right? So then we can actually put like this over here and then pull this over here and then do this move towards downside over here, something like this. So it does seem that it can actually go a lot higher, but maybe, just maybe, there is a pullback in cards like in the next couple of months, just because we think that Bitcoin might actually do that, or some kind of consolidation. But it doesn't look that bad, gotta tell you that. It's just consolidating in some kind of, you know, some kind of, where did the chart go? Sorry about that. There we go. It just looks like it's consolidating up here at the tops right now. Double doji up here. It might pull back in the short while, but it looks strongly bullish. So it does look strongly bullish, and I cannot find anything that's, you know, yeah, over here we had a slight you know, momentum loss while we're going towards upside, but and the RSI is climbing, so there might come some kind of pullback eventually, but it doesn't look that bad. It looks nice. I mean, it is pumped, it did pump a lot over here in the last move up here. This, you know, 22% move from the, you know, 4.1 all the way to 5k towards upside. So pullback, not that unfamiliar with that. So that's stock market up here. It does look okay. The DXY looks like it might pump towards upside, some kind of pullbacks on everything. So there's that. Now the big part is AI coins. How are AI coins doing, guys? Guys, look at the AI coins. Look at this here. Lite is up right now 175%, but today it is up like, you know, like it was up 58% on the day. We got a AGX, it's up, it was up 27% on the day. AI USD multiverse, I don't know if even if this is the AI coin, but it's up, like, you know, it's called AI, so, you know, there is that. 21% up on the day. DNX is not up that much today, but it was up something like, you know, 25% yesterday. We got a Fetch AI was up something like 16% today. That was like Ocean is up today, you know, another 17% after this, you know, huge move of, you know, 34% from what was a 36% towards upside. So they are looking very, very good. Altcoin, you know, these AI coins are pumping like crazy. And the last one is Vi. Vi is right now up 14%. It was up like 12%, something like that. Over here it was this was a bigger move up here. It was, you know, up 34% yesterday. So they are pumping definitely. And you can see on the bigger time frames, if you go to weekly time frame, what's happening actually with altcoins. Why right now, it's right now breaking the resistance level right over here towards upside, and it is continuing towards upside. You can see right here that weekly time frame managed to close above the previous high up here. There is a little bit of divergence up here on the towards top, but if this just continues pumping, there will be no divergence. Too early to say. Also, this you know, bounce on the MACD looks very, very nice. So Vi is looking very good. The reason for render pumping towards upside, you can see this channel up here came to the top, broke the top up here at the top. You can pull the line up here. You can see up here how slightly it actually came above the top, managed to close above the top, and then the next candle up here managed to close above the top again, and then it right now continues pumping it towards upside. It broke the resistance and continues pumping towards upside. Over here you'll see right now that you know, this just pumped from the moving averages. It was just waiting, but it is out of this, you know, accumulation zone down here at the bottoms. Where is it? So the, you know, entire thing over here after Bitcoin capitulation May, June, over here, even this first move towards upside up here, entire this part up here right now is getting broken towards upside. So AI coins are definitely, you know, right now playing big leagues. You can see also on this one up here, managed to close above the previous high up here, and right now continue towards the upside. So this week up here we are looking for close above something like 0.22. It's already above there, but you know, the closes are important, so you gotta wait on that one. FET is also pumping above the previous highs up here. It looks very, very nice, and you know, the trends are actually very, very strong. There is also this trend that depends on where you join, but you know, it looks like it's actually it looks like it's actually right now bouncing outside of this channel right now. So we're gonna wait for another week to see if they actually close above these channels. Depends on how you draw this channel, whether you use this one or that one over here. But it looks like they are bouncing outside of the channels as well. And the XY up here looks very, very nice. So everything looks very nice. AI coins are definitely pumping. So the big question are, which AI coins have not pumped? And guys, I do think I have one coin that has not pumped, and that's called, let's go over here. Let's go over here and let's go to this chart over here. And you see, I was actually checking Ondo yesterday, but you know, Ondo has 377 million market cap. The other one, the GFI, has like 36 market cap. It's called SDAO, Singularity DAO. It's got 39 million market cap. 48 million market cap, fully diluted right now. It was in previous bull market, September 2021, but it was in the second part of the bull market, and then just continue bleeding towards the downside. If you look at a web page on this thing over here, it says artificial intelligence, and I don't care. Once I read artificial intelligence, I was like, I don't care, man. I don't care. It's artificial intelligence. All the AI tokens to the moon, guys, to the moon. Power the DeFi, optimize your portfolio. Then the other thing is there is no, buy my coin stuff, on the page, which I actually like. So I do believe it's legit coin. And I looked at the chart, and look at this, guys. Look at the chart. Look at the chart. It's maybe only coin left of AI coins. I don't know, probably other coins as well. But you gotta ask yourself, if everything is pumping, why is this thing not pumping? Maybe there's something, fundamentally wrong with this thing. I don't know. I'm just looking at the chart. I'm just looking at the chart, right? Now, it did already have a very nice pump over here towards upside. It had this, pullback down to these lows up here. And it did pump like 33% already. But it's not just, it's if you look at it like this over here, it's somewhere, I mean, this is 33%, right? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and the chart also looks very nice. Getting old, man. Don't say that, man. No, 27. TI fans club getting old. No, we getting younger, man. We're getting younger. It's okay. 27 months. My God. Now, but the chart also looks very, very good. Over here, May, June, this is the Bitcoin capitulation over here. And what you're gonna see over here, that actually the chart is actually holding these levels down here. I mean, there are not a lot of coins holding these levels. And it did do the, capitulation move down, just like Bitcoin did on the downside. Pullback, had a big pump over here, just from this move towards upside up here. It did 5x. Then pulled back over here to the support level, pulled back to the support level, pulled up, pulled back to the support level. Right now is about to go. Now, I do not know whether SDAO is a good coin or not. I do not understand fundamentals. You gotta understand that, not financial advice. But I do believe it's very, very close. So if there is any coin, that's left of AI coins, I mean, there's probably more than one coin. But this does look nice. This on the weekly time frame, so it's just getting ready, very, very close up here. You can see up here on the daily time frame that it managed to get above the moving averages, retest that right now. It's going up here a little bit. And it's just kind of slowly climbing up here, right? Just kind of slowly climbing. I mean, kind of pull back, of course, pull back. So don't do any kind of, crazy leverage trades or anything like that. It's probably tied to Singularity the net, which pumped already. Oh, okay. Singularity DAO. Okay, so this is the DAO, Singularity net. Okay. Singularity. Let's check out Singularity. But we always say, if something pumps, the ecosystem about that thing pumps as well. So maybe, just maybe. Let's go to over here and go over here and see up here and Singularity. Yeah, this is Ajax. Oh, Singularity DAO is the. Why am I? See, this is what I'm telling you guys. I do not understand fundamentals. I do not watch the coins. I'm not the guy for that. I'm the guy for the charts, right? But I do believe, and this thing has 780 billion market cap. Just now, it's actually very low. I mean, Ajax is actually very low, below billion market cap in the bull market. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but there's that, the AI and the AGI ecosystem, and they got this Singularity DAO. But Is this gonna pump? Is Singularity DAO something that's needed or not? You know, maybe it's not, maybe it's not. I might be wrong, but you know, that's my take, you know. So we're gonna check that out. But it's up like 5%, but it's up like 5%, you know. To get out of the accumulation zone up here, you know, it needs another, you know, something like, you know, 2-3x or something like that, but you know, how much upside does it have? If it's not the main squeeze, maybe it's not gonna do as well. Maybe that's why it's, you know, only 37%, 37 million market cap, something like that. Good thing you said that, man. Good thing you said that. I did not know that. I was wrong. So maybe it's not the squeeze. Maybe everything, all of the AI coins already pumped. I missed AGIX big time. It was a Cardano coin and I had a lot of it, but sold early. It's a marketplace for AI algorithms. Okay. Well, don't sleep on GRT. I don't think, and this is the very thing that you say. But I had a lot of it, but sold too early. And this is the thing, guys. I do understand that Bitcoin is gonna come to, you know, some kind of 60K right now. There will be selling pressure. People will be trying to take profits on altcoins because they pumped and they might go down. And I do understand that they can go down. Now, I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I'm gonna sell this pump, regardless. And because again, retail is not here yet. So I think we have a bigger pump coming. And you know, trying to, you know, gain 20% here and there by pulling, you know, waiting for a pullback. You can do it. But if you fail to buy the dip and it goes up, and oftentimes it goes up a lot faster than it goes down, then you are in big trouble. Because then you have to FOMO in. Then you have to fight with your emotions to buy the FOMO, which oftentimes people refuse, especially if they've been, you know, around for a while. They refuse to buy FOMO. They wait for the dip. But if you miss the dip, then you're in big trouble. Anecdotal Smith is chat. Don't sleep on GRT. How's GRT doing, by the way? GRT, Binance. Oh, it is climbing up here a little bit. I mean, even this chart up here looks very, very nice. I mean, I like the chart. It's a good chart. It's a nice chart. It's up from the bottoms up here, something like, you know, 2-3%. But I don't know about GRT, because GRT was supposed to be, you know, the next Google, and then it wasn't. And I do remember that people say, oh, this GRT is the next Google, and you know, the graph, you know, is gonna do that. But it's at 2.5 billion market cap right now, and I don't know. It probably might do very well. It probably might do very well. You see up here, it came up here, you know, very, very high, but you know, it was there for the bull market up here. Pulled back and then a second move up here and didn't do much, and then just continued bleeding. But it was there in previous bull market. I don't know. And always, guys, always when you are trying to look for coins, right, and you're trying to find, okay, what is enough on this pump, right, always look at 50% up here, right, give or take. This is the thing that you should be targeting, right? That's 5x. So if you look for some coin, how much x can I get on that coin? Don't draw some imaginary line up here and say, yeah, because if this bull market is gonna go all the way up there and I'm gonna sell at 8 and I'm gonna get, you know, whatever number, you know, 25x. It might go up there. That's your 25x. That's nice. That's profits. That's good. But your target should be here. And I'm not saying profit taking target. I'm saying the coin that you buy should be around 50% of the previous bull market. And that's the axis you're gonna be very happy with. So if I get, you know, if I buy this thing over here and it goes from over here to, you know, 5x, I might say, you know, I'm gonna be happy with 5x. That's fine. That's good. I'm gonna do that. That's my target. I don't make some kind of imaginary lines and then live on the hope, you know, while the price goes, you know, goes up here, and then live in hope, it's gonna do this move very, very soon and does this and goes into the next bear market, right? Now, so any kind of coin, look for the 50% of the previous bull market. That's your, you know, I'm happy with this target, and then after that, you know, whatever happens is just, you know, this is just, you know, gains up here. Could you check net gas on daily, weekly, one along? What is with you and net gas, man? Net gas futures up here. What is this thing? What happened, man? What happened? Am I on the right one? Natural gas futures. No, this is the right one. I remember we looked at NetGuess down here at the bottom, 170, something like that. I remember we're doing that, and we're saying how low it is. And it's gonna go up from over here, but it did go up, but right now it's still continuing towards downside, which actually quite... I don't know where the bottom for this thing is, man. Because I understood something else when it comes to investing and stuff like that. You gotta know a little bit about, you know, it is on... Might be close, might be not, give or take. This is also a pivot point, so pivot point up here, pivot point up here. There we go, this jump. So here you go. I think it might actually go with this move all the way down to, you know, something like 76 bucks if it wants to go, because it's gonna go below everything, right? Now, these two levels are important though. You know, 110 or 73, I don't know, but it does look like it might hit both, you know, the 110 up here, give or take, these bottoms down here, right? That might be important support level, but it might overshoot that, go all the way down to 73 for whatever reason. Does this thing have a volume as well? Where did the volume start picking up here? Yeah, the volume came inside this, you know, this accumulation. As you can see up here, the volume picked up here right now, consolidating over here on the move. But I think it might actually go all the way down 76 or something like that, down into the box over here. And then we'll see. But right now, I think it might actually start doing this move over here towards the downside. So, you know, when it's gonna break towards the upside up here, I don't know. But it does look like these are major levels of support though. Let's go even higher up here on time frame. 6 months. 6 months, it is on the support though. It is on the support, so it might be that as well. This actually broke over here. So right now it is on support. How is it extended towards downside? Let's look at some indicators up here. The momentum is below the zero line. It's still pulling towards downside, increasing the speed. We are a big overextensions towards downside. Right now we are doing the second extensions, which might actually pull back. The volumes are going a little bit towards downside over here. Let's go to the weekly. Right now, this last part over here, the momentum again failed to cross above the zero line. It's down at 34, but it can go down a little bit lower. I think it has a little bit more room to go a little bit more down. It might be, you know, 130, 130, what's that, 110. So, you know, down on the bottom line over here. But when it comes to trading, this is really, really hard because you want to buy in the bottom, you know, you want to time the bottom. And right now, it's just bleeding, like, you know, what this pivot point over here on the small time frame is also important. Give or take, still just bleeding, still just bleeding. Maybe this channel is gonna, you know, do the move towards the downside where it actually gets out of the channel into capitulation and then go towards the upside. I don't know how these things moves. I haven't been following, you know, NetGuess. You know, I don't know anything about, you know, politics about NetGuess or anything like that. 249 bucks, thanks man, appreciate the money. That's going right into my, you know, my meme coins. So there is that. Guys, I don't have much more to talk about. Somebody asked me to look at sand. This is what sand looks like over here. If you're still watching the channel, let's remove these lines up here at the top and remove the moving this time up here. I think there was this channel over here that right now is getting broken towards the upside. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but I was thinking this might be channel because these bottom touches are very, very nice. And right now it's still not broken, but it's very, very close to the breakout towards the upside. I'm a little bit unsure whether it's going to break right now or not, but I'm bullish on everything, so why not, right? So this does look nice. This does look nice. Moving average, let's go to weekly time frame up here. Just managed to right now come back above this. It went down 20 moving average, went up 10 moving. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't do this move towards the upside though. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't do. It's very, very close though. Very close. Anyways, guys, this was Bitcoin Daily. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. You know what to do with our links down below. Join TEA fan club. If you wanna be the green name and join our Telegram channel and be in the, you know, technical analysis fans club, you're welcome to do that. It's not TLA fans club, it's TA fans club. It's different. There is difference. There's slight but, you know, important difference. There is also links down below for Qcoin and Bybit. If you want to trade, the Bybit is the way to go. If you want to buy, you know, gems, the Qcoin is the way to go. There is that. Also, we got a public chat, Telegram chat, if you want to join that as well. Where is that? Over here. Join public chat. It's free. It's open for everybody. You can just come in and chat with everybody. So, you know, do that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow or tonight or any other day, you know, because this bull market, don't get discouraged. By the way, let's look on Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is looking okay. Maybe it did break down over here on the channel. It looks like it might actually have done that. We're gonna see. Doesn't matter. I'm strongly bullish still. If something changes, I will tell you. But right now, I am strongly bullish. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I'll see you around. Bye-bye. Where's my outro? There is it.